Neil Young song that John Lennon hated the most. John Lennon was never one to withhold his opinions. A single listen to his cutting solo classic, How Do You Sleep, makes that clear. However, what's less known is his criticism of a significant Neil Young song and the reasons behind it. Unfortunately, the lyric has become irrevocably linked to Kurt Cobain's death since the Nirvana frontman cited it in his suicide note. Neil Young and John Lennon are two of the biggest heroes in the history of rock and roll. Lennon, of course, found fame in the Beatles and was arguably the most politically minded of the Fab Four. John Lennon was offended by Neil Young's decision to idolize rock's fallen icons. Lennon didn't believe in having heroes. He once considered Bob Dylan his idol, but later called him pathetic. Ironically, Lennon believed that the only thing worth idolizing was a peaceful life. Hey Hey, My, Into the Black, combined with its acoustic counterpart, My, Hey Hey, Out of the Blue, is a song by Neil Young, featured on his 1979 album, Rust Never Sleeps. Both versions share the same lyrics but have different arrangements. It's renowned for its powerful rock sound, unforgettable guitar riff, and deep lyrics. The lyrics explores themes of fame, the music industry, and the struggle to maintain authenticity in the face of commercialization. The song famously includes the line, "It's better to burn out than to fade away," which has been referenced by numerous artists and became particularly well known after being quoted by Kurt Cobain in his suicide note. He hated the lyric due to the values it promoted. In a 1980 interview, John mentioned that he never liked the self-destructive nature of people. "I hate it," John said. "It's better to fade away like an old soldier than to burn out." If he was talking about burning out like Sid Vicious, forget it. I don't appreciate the worship of dead Sid Vicious or of dead James Dean or dead John Wayne. It's the same thing. John Lennon thought that Neil Young never lived up to the lyrics of My, Hey Hey, Out of the Blue. Cobain's suicide note famously quoted Young's 1979 song, Hey Hey, My, Into the Black. Specifically the lyrics, "It's better to burn out than to fade away." Young was actively reaching out to Cobain in the days leading to his death. When he died and left that note, it struck a deep chord inside of me. Young would reply 2 years later when asked to respond to Lennon's comments. The rock and roll spirit is not survival. Of course the people who play rock and roll should survive. But the essence of the rock and roll spirit to me is that it's better to burn out really bright than to sort of decay off into infinity. Even though if you look at it in a mature way, you'll think, well, yes, you should decay off into infinity and keep going along. Rock and roll doesn't look that far ahead. Rock and roll is right now. What's happening right this second? Is it bright? Or is it dim because it's waiting for tomorrow? That's what people want to know. And that's why I say that. The song has had a lasting impact on rock music and has been covered by various artists over the years. Its message about the fleeting nature of fame and the importance of artistic integrity continues to resonate with listeners across generations.